Hey yo, this is Dash, and I'm standing here in front of Priscilla. So I figured for today's update on the Priscilla project, I would give you a thorough walk around of the smoker. So I feel like a weather girl. So first things first, I should get a tape measure. All right, tape measure in hand. Let's start looking at some of these dimensions here. All right, so we have the firebox is about 24 inches wide, 26 inches high, and 26 inches deep. You'll have to pardon the rain. Hopefully it doesn't. Now, one of the things I noticed right away, this is the extent of the opening there for the firebox, which means it'll probably have to be vented this way in order to get a decent burning fire. And it sticks. So, but here we have the firebox. It looks like the person may have built the fire on this. That doesn't even look like a fire brick. It just looks like a paver. Maybe I'll build some sort of firebox, charcoal box to slide in and out of there. But there we have that, and oh crap, I don't think that's gonna work out. I have my, so I'm gonna have to move this because it's not gonna open up. Well, maybe I'll just open it this way. So these latches, I'm not that big of a fan of, especially seeing how I just pinched my damn hand on it. Here's a quick close-up of these. I don't know what these are called, the type of clasps they are, but he welded them on, and they're kind of dinky. Like, I can probably maybe find some bigger ones, and hopefully I might be able to cut those off and get a bigger one or two to hold the door down. The door's not closing all the way because I have those racks up at the top. So, and then I don't think I mentioned this before, but it has this is like a 3-inch tell-true thermometer. It is not oil filled like these are. See the oil level? And that's on Bessie. All right, but so far, I mean, I like what I see. There's definitely some things that I would have done differently though. And you see this door is rather flimsy. And there's nothing. I guess that's it. So I missed the garage door opener by a few inches there. So I need to clean all of the inside of this out. There's a lot of creosote in there. Let's show you what I'm talking about. See the garage door opener? I missed it. So there's a lot of creosote in here. This flaky stuff is the creosote from the fire. Let's see if I can find a light. Yes, first try. All right, so we can see there are 2 racks, a lower rack and an upper rack. The lower rack goes almost the entire width of the smoker. You can kind of see down there, there is a baffle plate. I might have to lift this tray out so you can see that a little better, and I can get a better look at it as well. But we have 2 racks. This looks like a 1-inch angle iron and regular old expanded, 3/4 expanded, some rebar as handles, rebar as reinforcement. Top of the smoker looks good, and there's the exhaust stack, which is rather surprising because if you look at this pipe, it's probably a 5-inch pipe, but that's only like a 3-inch hole, if that. The smoker, honestly enough, it still smells good, even though apparently it hasn't been used in 5 years or so. I don't know whether or not the person in front of me, or before me, put water down in it. You can kind of see the water line back there, or a water line. I don't know whether or not that is because it was left outside. Maybe some water built up in there, but hold on a moment. I'm going to take the bottom racks out. Okay, so let's see here. All right, I'm just gonna have to hold it, I guess. All right, so see the water line I was talking about? I don't know whether or not that's just from water getting down in the smoker. There's the opening from the firebox, and it opens up and then it runs all along this little baffle plate here. So looks like I have my work cut out for me. Oh yeah, look at that. Straight to dirt. This thing looks like it's just, whoop. Looks like it's just angle and angle and sheet metal folded over. So I guess the first thing I need to do is get an angle grinder with a wire brush and just clean out in here with the shop vac. So, whew. Sorry, it's hot as heck. It is 90 degrees plus right now, and it's raining, so hopefully it'll cool off a little bit, but it's hot as heck right now. All right, so quick and dirty. I told you guys before I didn't quite agree necessarily with the way that they cut out on this particular side of the smoker. It is a offset firebox, so the fire goes in here under that baffle plate and then out into the smoker and exits over here. I don't know how well it works just yet. I'll build a fire in here at some point, and we'll kind of see what this baffle plate does. And these racks, they look like they just need to be cleaned up a bit, but I think I can definitely work with this. I'm thinking I might be able to put another rack in here and then maybe another rack up here. I don't quite want to press my luck though, because in order to get this top rack out, I will have to take the whole thing out. So maybe I can just fit another rack in here that slides in and out, and then maybe I won't have to necessarily use the bottommost rack, and I can make this one function similarly to the way Bessie works. And here's Bessie, in case you've never seen the inside of Bessie. 2 racks, 1, 2, and both of those racks slide out, which makes loading food stuffs towards the back of the smoker very easy. So comparing the two, obviously they might be similar in cooking area, because the bottom rack goes all the way to the corner to each, where the top rack goes just inside. Here's the top rack goes just inside, and it's just sitting on a piece of angle on the top and the bottom. Like I said, I would prefer it to slide in and out, but there you have it. I did ask the previous owner about that there. He said it was not a drain, and actually it makes sense now. That he said it was an air vent or air control, because of the fact that the fire goes in through here and that pipe is right there underneath of it. I believe letting cool air in would definitely cool, or have the ability to cool that smoker down. So, whew, looks like I have my work cut out for me. I think the only thing I'm really gonna do is make an additional rack that slides in and out there, and then leave everything else the same. Clean it up real good. Give the outside of this firebox a good scuffing and paint it. Scuff the smoker itself and paint it. What do you guys think? Should I leave Pig Elvis or get rid of Pig Elvis? I'm gonna definitely cover up that website information there. But should I leave Pig Elvis? I mean, you guys tell me down in the comments. Whew, I apologize for being so daggone sweaty again, but it's hot, and I'm gonna go and edit this and get it upload it for you guys. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.